afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Lone Oak Farm. I am Farmer Minn, standing here with Happy. Well, he was just here. Oh, there he is. Apparently, he doesn't like cameras. I don't know. Something about it. We are up at the store. We're going to make some changes to the farm. Suzicreamcheeze is down at field 24, the grass field by the sheep farm, waiting for us to arrive. First things first, we are going to, like we said last time, we're going to get rid of the combine. $135,000 for the combine, but of course we have to repair it first for $49, and then we'll get rid of that. So that has been shipped away to better pastures. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the 1455, like I said. Red and blue, just I don't know, red, white, and blue. I'm a big red, white, and blue fan, but on the farm there we'll just have to go with blue. So of course, got to repair the tractor, do that for $50. We'll sell that puppy. Whoa, there goes the loader. And we'll get rid of that as well. Sell the bucket, and we'll sell the thing. There we go. Holy buckets, I'm up to $463,000. All kinds of good money to play with. Now, here's what I decided to do. The tractor's going to cost me a fortune here. It's kind of why I got rid of those two things. Out here in the lot, they have a New Holland T8. That is a bad boy. That is that's a tractor and a half there. I'm thinking down the road, if I bought this puppy, I could pull it, the seeder with it, the row crop seeder. I could pull with that. I can do 2 mowers on there. I can TED. So that's kind of going to be the workhorse of the fleet on the farm. Because I really don't have, I have the T9, which is sitting back there with maintenance issues. But other than that, I really don't have the big tractor. So I'm kind of thinking about buying this puppy and then getting some mowers. So we can get the mowers here. What I'm going to go with is, I don't usually do this very often, but I'm going to do it. The NovaCat 301, I'm going to buy that puppy. And then I'm going to buy the Pottinger NovaCat X8. I'm going to buy that puppy. There you go. So there's my mowers. I have the tedder down at the pig farm that I have to go get. And for balers, Happy here, he was telling me he is all excited. He's all pumped up to go baling. And he said, Farmer Minn, we got to get that big baler. See, he's jumping up and down. Look at that. He's a happy guy. So we are going to go with the take advantage of the I lost balers here. Oh, for crying out loud. There it is. We're going to go with the name I cannot pronounce. The Galliani 9250 SL. 39,000. I'm not so sure. Rim color. Happy, do you like white, silver, orange, or green?
Green.
Happy wants to go with green. So we're going to go with that. Yes, I know this is an Italian baler. I know that you may not see a whole lot of them. But I'll tell you what, it's 5,000 liter bales. That goes a long way when you have a 200 bale limit. So, like I always say, use your imagination hats on that. So, I'm going to go in the dealership. I'm going to make up a good deal for this T8 here. I might leave the rear duals on at the moment. Matter of fact, I wonder if I can get front duals put on it too. But I'm going to go in there. Happy is taking the baler up to field 24. Suzicreamcheeze is already up there ready to go. And they're just kind of waiting for me. So I got to get my stuff in order. But I will be right back. Well, for 200 and... what did I just pay? 234,000, something like that. 240,000. We have ourselves a New Holland T8. That is a fine looking tractor there, man. Let's jump in it. Ooh, that's a beast. That's awesome. I wonder if you can put front duals on this. I suppose mowing you wouldn't have all this on there. Maybe I'll bring it into the shop here. Have them take off my my rear duals. I suppose mowing you wouldn't have all those tires on there. For planting I would. Planting will put the duals back on. But in the meantime, look at that. Why is that like that? You drive into the shop and you can't do anything. You gotta drive out of the shop. So, repair already. I just bought the damn thing. Why do I need to repair it? That's crazy. That's crazy. twin wheels, rear twin wheels, standard wheel weights. There we go. I just bought it off the lot and it says I have to repair it already. That's crazy. So it'll be a Danny tractor. This is going to be a good one. Hopefully they get my T9 fixed. Well, I suppose I really don't need it right now at the moment. Now, let's see. I want to get these two connected. Hey, there's Suzicreamcheeze up at the store. Suzicreamcheeze got bored waiting for me, checking out the equipment up at the dealership. There we go. I finally got it figured out. Look at that. Okay, after all that, I got the mowers put together. I am going to run down here to the pig farm real quick. I got to pick up the tedder, and then we can commence the mowing on field 24. We still haven't figured out how we're going to transport the bales yet, but we will figure that out down the road here a little bit. Step 1, mow grass. Step 2, ted grass. Step 3, windrow grass. Step 4, bale grass. We have 4 steps to go through before we can worry about the bale hauling, and then I still haven't quite figured out where we're going to store these bales yet. That was kind of Happy's department, so Happy needs to make an executive decision here, especially at the sheep farm. There really isn't a good spot to store bales at the sheep farm, but that's Suzicreamcheeze's place, so that will be up to her on what she decides to do. But let me get the windrower or the tedder and be back up at field 24. Turn here on Farm Road. Good road. Look at that. The farm crew is sitting here patiently waiting for my arrival. I am late. It's not very good of me. Not very good of me. But I'm here. We can start. Let's see. Mower unfold. Look at that. That's a nice setup. Front mower unfold. Front mower start. Whoops. All down there. Pull ahead here a little bit. Get this tedder unfolded. Maybe not. What am I doing wrong here?
You gotta switch to the tedder.
I did. Thanks, Happy. If Happy wasn't standing there watching me, I would have been all confused. That's down. That's on.
You gotta pull forward a little bit. You get stuck on the post.
There we go. I don't think my... Whoops. What the hell? Okie dokie. After half an hour of figuring how to get my new equipment to work, I got it. I am mowing, and I am tedding. I'll have to stay a little bit farther away from the fence because the tedder is just a hair bit wider than my mowers. But look at that. We are rocking and rolling here. Suzicreamcheeze in the New Holland T6 will be behind me with the windrower, and Happy in the Massey Ferguson tractor with the Galliani baler will be making our 5,000 liter bales. So that's awesome stuff. That's good stuff. I think I'm still hitting that kind of fence there a little bit. Yep, still hitting that fence there a little bit, but it's okay. It's all good. We're making hay. We're making hay. Good stuff. How's it going, everybody?
How many sheep do you got?
98. Oh, my bad. I thought I was 98 sheep,
Yeah.
yep. I had 99 sheep, and then Mayor JD killed one, so I got 98 sheep.
That's it.
we are slowly wrapping this process up. Actually, not too bad. The three of us got on here and we mowed, we tedded, we windrowed, we baled. Happy is a baling machine. He's only had to chase away, I don't know, maybe a couple bales. Other than that, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I got a little strip here left to do, and then some down there along the corner. But my plan was to mow this, bale this, and then I was going to plow it up. Plow it up and combine these three into one field. That is still kind of my thinking, being I did purchase the additional grass field plus the one that I thought I had made an agreement on but have not, so I got to get that one done as well. But other than that, it worked out pretty well. Worked out pretty well. Whoops. You know what? Sometimes it helps when you are tedding if you actually turn the tedder on. Kind of an important step in the tedding process, so I'll back up and I'll turn it on there. There we go. We're going good again. So we're going to wrap this up, and then I don't know, we're going to count how many bales we get. We still haven't decided what we're going to do as far as bale gathering, bale picking up. We'll have to kind of play it by ear and see what we do. Kind of either do it the new school way or the old school way. Happy, he has been ecstatic. He said he votes for individual picking, bales up manually. No automation process whatsoever. You know, earlier today he said we should get that little 300 liter baler and we'll all load them by hand. That's what he voted for earlier. But Suzicreamcheeze and myself said, no, not going to happen. So Happy is a little sad about that, but that's okay. We'll continue on. We will finish this up, and then we'll have to gather up the bales. But isn't that kind of a pretty sight? That is a dandy of a sight there. All three tractors in the field working, the bales being made, and yeah, especially when they are 5,000 liter bales. So we're gonna have some good hay on hand without having to use the hayloft. So that's exciting stuff. Looking forward to it. But we'll see you when we're done with this field. I have finished the mowing. Suzicreamcheeze has finished the windrowing. Happy is just wrapping up the bales. The last count I got was like 45. So that's not too shabby. You take 45 times 5,000. That's a lot of liters. That's a lot of liters. But I am down here on the driveway coming into the Lone Oak Lamb, Suzicreamcheeze's new home. And right here on the corner, there is this plot of land for sale. You can see it's 14 there, right there on the map. What we've been discussing is equipment storage and bale storage for the Lone Oak Lamb farm. And you know, we don't have much storage here besides the workshop barn and the sheep there. So the three of us were kind of discussing here a little bit the possibility of making an offer on this piece of property here. I think for the whole property, which actually, you know, it goes around the trees back up to that highway too. It's about $14,000. Maybe make an offer if I didn't want to use the whole acres and build in a barn. Have the builders come in, construct a storage barn. You know, kind of like right in here. You know, it's nice and flat down in here, and then yeah. And then this part of it over here we wouldn't use. The only advantage is you have another entrance into the area by the gate in the highway. But up there you also have a gate in the highway. So we're going to think about that. I'm going to make some inquiries, contact some builders, and we'll go from there. But as of right now, we're going to call it a night. We got the bales made. There is no rain in the forecast. I do have the forecast up. The next 2 days are nothing but sunshine. 68 and 74 degrees is the future forecast. So that looks pretty good. So we don't need to worry about getting bales wrapped up tonight. And then we can figure out in the morning what we are going to do with the bale loading process, if we're going to kind of mechanize that, or whatever the word I'm thinking of. And we'll go from there. So with that said, we will see you all bright and early in the morning for bacon and eggs. and steak and eggs. Steak and eggs, that's what I was thinking of, steak and eggs. Suzicreamcheeze is cooking us steak and eggs in the morning here at the new sheep farm. So that'd be good stuff. We'll see you then. Good early afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. It was a beautiful night. Nice sunset last night, and so far this morning we have been extremely busy. I tell you what, it is all hands on deck here, full bore. What we got is, you can see in the upper right-hand corner that I am pretty close to being broke. I am down to $12,237 this midsummer day. I had made some purchases. I wouldn't say necessarily purchases. I would call them more like an investment kind of thing. I did buy the BSM bale trailer, the semi-bale trailer. So that is going to haul the bales from the field here over to the main farm, and they will be stored away. As you can see, whoa, buckets, jeepers, creepers, look at that. Happy doing a nosedive in the little Massey Ferguson 240. Well, that's exciting stuff. Good stuff, Happy. Never a dull moment when you farm with Happy, that's for sure. I also did buy a front loader and a Kotek fork for the T6 New Holland here. So that's all ready to go. And then I did buy the 8-bale stacker trailer thingamajobby that Suzicreamcheeze is so awesomely operating here on the hayfield. So what we got is we're going to stack the bales, and then we're going to load them onto the semi-bale trailer that will be hauled over to the main farm. And the New Holland telehandler with Kotek forks that I brought from Oregon Springs is over there waiting. That will be used to unload the bales and put away into storage at the main farm. The only other thing that I've done is we were contemplated, last night maybe buying a shed down here, buying some land and building a shed. Well, what we thought instead was just get this little homemade round bale trailer. We'll fill it up, and then we will just keep that over here at the sheep farm to use for the sheep. And when it gets low, we'll just drive over with the trailer, load up some more bales, and bring them back. So that's going to be kind of an easy thing. So with that said, let's see. I think I'll just maybe I'll move the semi-truck up to the pile up here. It's kind of a sloping ground here, so we got to kind of stack on a flat surface there. Fire this baby up. I tell you what, when I bought this from somewhere at London Guard Truck Sales there in Oregon Springs, I was a little iffy about it, but I tell you what, this is a fine, fine truck. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. We'll just park that there. There we go. Let's see. The T6 actually, surprisingly enough, works pretty well with the forks. I'm getting 4 bales here. So, depends on how good my stacking ability is this afternoon, early morning. Almost afternoon, 11:38. But not too bad. I think at last count, I counted 56 bales, I think we had. So that's not too shabby. And keep in mind, those are 5,000 liter bales, man. We don't play around here on Lone Oak Farm. We get things done. Kind of a go big or go home kind of thing, you know what I mean? Happy doing nosedives and everything. Always fun times here on the Lone Oak Farm, that's for sure. So this should work out pretty good. I'm actually surprised that this T6 tractor, I do have a big weight though on the back. I did find that weight at the main farm, a 2,300 kilogram weight, so that's probably helping out a little bit. You know what, I didn't do a very good job of putting those bales. Let's go to the other side, that'll work easier. So yeah, so a lot of money has been spent, but I'll tell you what, I think it'll pay off, and it'll make life easy for us, that's for sure. Like I said, Happy, he was kind of all gung-ho maybe just to do everyone by hand. But we thought, no man, they're big bales. We'll get some heavy machinery and we'll get this done. So it's going to work out pretty good though, I think. It's going to work out pretty good. There, that worked out nice. Nice, good stuff. Good stuff. Suzicreamcheeze is here. 8 more bales to load. Happy he might have taken back off to the farm. I don't know, but maybe he's ready there. We got a nice little place there at the farm to store these bales. I'm kind of thinking in that one shed next to the cows there, in the cow shed, that other half. I think I could get 4 bales stacked on one side of hay all the way down the end, and then on the other side put straw when we get that, and I think I'll be kind of good to go. Why are those bales all jumping all over the place? There we go. Look at that. That is some awesome stack in there. I tell you what, I'm going to get these all over to the farm, and if Happy unloads them, I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. But we'll carry on here for a little bit. We'll get the first load loaded, and we'll head over to the farm, and we'll see how the unloading process and the... oh, there's Happy back. Oh, he's still he's driving around the Massey Ferguson. I think he likes that tractor. I think he does. He's kind of one of those... what do you say, old school farmer? He likes that 10-hectare field plowing with a 2-meter plow kind of guy. But you know what? That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So we'll get this filled up, and then we'll head over to the farm, and we'll see how that process goes. But so far, so good. Come on, button. We are an efficient farm crew here. Holy buckets. We got all the bales on here that from the field, and Happy, I don't know if you can see Happy. He stacked, I think he stacked 7 bales on that homemade bale trailer that we bought, and he brought that over to the sheep farm, and he's going to actually unload it. So he is determined to get that job done. Suzicreamcheeze has taken off with the T8 and the auto stack trailer back to the farm. I'm going to hop in the semi here, and I'm going to take a quick little cruise back down to the farm if I don't roll this, and we'll get these bales unloaded and put away. Then I suppose after that, we'll have to get busy doing some spraying. We have a lot of fields that need to be sprayed yet, so we'll get busy on that. And we do have other fields that can be mowed, so maybe a couple of us will go do that as well. I think we still have about, let's see, if we had 53 bales, so we got about 47 more hay bales to go yet. And then if I do still have grass work done, we probably have some, maybe get the silage bunker field, or perhaps for some income, could actually sell some bales. I think in the neighborhood around here, we're going to get about, I want to say about $216 a bale. So it's not like it's going to be big money, but if we still have grass laying around that we can use, we can go ahead and do that. So, yeah, good stuff. I made it all the way down here, and I didn't lose one bale. That is astonishing. That's what you get when you graduate from Happy School of Driving. You get a certificate, and you can do things pretty darn good there. So that's what I got. Oh, hang on there, Bales. Pull into the farmyard here, and find a nice spot to set this here. I'm going to put them in that red... on the shed next to the cattle barn there, kind of where Suzicreamcheeze is over there. So we'll see how that goes. I think that's going to be a good spot. I think that'll work out good for bale storage, at least for the first load. So let's just assess the situation here. There's the telehandler all ready to go. Suzicreamcheeze is here putting the, well, that's a good spot for that, putting the stacker trailer away. So if I'm going to put them in here, because my thinking is I'm going to make one row of hay and the other row of straw, you know, too high, down the edge there. So where am I going to park? I probably would have to park. I'll kind of park alongside that, and then eventually down the road, if I run out of room with the bales, I'm thinking this little shed over here would be a dandy one to put some more bales in. We have all this storage here, so we're not short of storage. I really don't know what to use this thing for, but yeah, that should work out pretty good. So as soon as Suzicreamcheeze gets that, oh, he's done. Okay, I think I can just park along here, and that'll work out pretty good. There, that should work. That should work. Let's just see how this goes here. I'll get the first load off here, and then we have to get back. We have to get the Massey Ferguson back. We've got to put the roll crop tires back on there, and then probably one of us will go do some spraying. One of us can unload here. One of us can go do some spraying, and then maybe look at some other grass work here. But this should go pretty quick, though. It went by pretty fast to load it, so I'm assuming it's not going to take that long here to unload it. I can do the one side of the... Oh, yeah. No, I'll be able to get both sides here. The telehandler will work. I loaded them up that way. As long as they go into the shed pretty decent, I should be okay. Oh, Bale. Top Bale is kind of making some problems there. The only thing I was worried about is my Kotek forks. Oh, that fits good. Look at that. That's good stuff. Let's see. Those bales are kind of on that side, so we'll put them on this side here. If I can get close enough to the wall. There. That worked out pretty good. Yeah, I don't think I could get... I'd probably get two bales on top, but I'm afraid that the Kotek fork would hit the roof there. So, yeah. So that should be okay. That should be good. We'll see how much... Whoa, look at that, the building there. We'll see how much we can get in here. I'm hoping to get quite a bit in here. But if not, then we can use the overflow storage there. I think... Well, maybe I'll try to get these two bales on top of that. Just because I have just only two bales here. We can do that. Let's just see. Whoops. Never run the telehandler into the trailer. Extend the arm. Oh, crap, I dropped the bale. Oh, well, bale down. Oh, there goes another bale. Well, we'll forget about those two bales. We didn't want them anyways. They're garbage. We'll do them later. So onward. I will do this and see how it goes. Should be a fairly good process. Shouldn't take me that long, I don't think. I thought Happy was going to do this, but he took off. I He's taking care of sheep. He's busy. But we'll see how this goes here. Well, just like that, we're staying pretty busy. Happy, I tell you what, you turn around and there was a semi and a trailer there, and then you drop off the last bales, and then you turn around again, and Happy has put away the semi and the trailer. I tell you what, that guy, he's like Flash a little bit, kind of like Flash. He comes and goes. 1 minute he's there, 1 minute he's not, and he's doing everything. So maybe he's had, like me, a little too much Mountain Dew this morning. I don't know. But as you can see, the bales fit in nicely here. That looks all pretty good. A lot more room than I was expecting. So there's plenty of room in here for straw and even some distance between. So maybe I can work on that. But that's a lot of bales in here. And plenty of room. So that worked out pretty good. Telehandler can stay there. What we're going to do now, Suzicreamcheeze said to me, I want to go do some spraying. So she came by, grabbed the Massey Ferguson tractor, put the narrow tires on there all by herself. I tell you what, awesome. And went and picked up the sprayer and is over by the sheep farm getting those 2 fields sprayed. What Happy and I are working on here is Happy is got the plow hooked up to the T8 and then has got the Vogelnude cultivator hooked up to that. I mean, that looks actually pretty darn cool, I think. That's pretty awesome. So he is going to go over with that, and we're gonna fertilize that with the granular here. I got to get the other. I think he probably went to get the other tractor. There he comes, right there. Look at that. Like I said, you just 1 minute there, he's not. Well, next minute he's there, and cruising right along. So this is what we're going to do, and I think this is going to work out pretty good. Happy said to me, I think we could probably do that. And he is exactly right. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, then we can just go with it. But the T8 should have enough horsepower to pull that, I would say. So we're going to try that out. There goes Happy. I am going to hop in the T6 here with the fertilizer spreader, and we're going to head over to the sheep farm. I'll tell you what, I wasn't going to do this now, but we'll do this now. Happy, when I was in Oregon Springs, constructed a road. And he worked very hard on it. He did some plowing, he did some cultivating, and he did some planting. And it's not quite finished yet, but we're gonna use it. We're gonna take the Happy path, and we'll go this way. Because what happened is he plowed it, and then he planted some grass in the middle of it to make it look like a road. And the grass hasn't grown up yet, so it should kind of fit in good with us already here. But like I said, the grass hasn't grown up yet, and so we'll see how it goes. The grass that he planted was a narrower cedar than the plow and the cultivator, so hopefully we get that kind of a good look to it. But we'll come back and visit that again when the grass is grown. But yeah, he made this little path through over the river and through the woods kind of thing, up to the sheep farm, a little back path. So it works out pretty nice instead of having to go on the highway out to the highway, and especially when you are driving tractors and machinery, it's a lot easier than getting out on the highway, and a lot safer too. See, there's Happy. It works pretty good. Like I say, Suzicreamcheeze should be over there spraying. We have this sunflower field here that I bought that we have to get sprayed as well. But just trying to get caught up on the spraying, and we're going to get that grass field that we just mowed and baled worked up, and that's going to be one nice big field there, because I can do some winter planting, and perhaps if I can get the other 2 fields harvested, we can combine them and plant it all at one time. So yeah, so he came in here, this chainsaw, he removed a few trees. I think he was cutting down the trees for firewood for Happy's hobby farm that he is currently in the process of building. So yeah, so that's kind of what, a few bumps and trails in here, but I'll tell you what, it works. It works. He did a fine job. He did a fine job. Yep. And that'll come out right here. So yeah, so we're good to go. Good to go. Worked out pretty snazzy. So I'll get up on the grass field. Oh, there's Suzicreamcheeze. She is spraying. I think she's got that job down. Yep, she's pretty much done everything on the farm now, I think. She's done spreading fertilizer. I think she's done baling. Yep. Look at that. Awesome. Good stuff. So I'll start up here in the corner, and I'll get this spread, and then Happy is going to start plowing, and this will be one big field when we're all done. I think I had it all written down. I think I was close to, what, 7-8 hectares, I think it was supposed to be. And if 1 acre equals 2. No, is it the other way around? 2.4. Is it 2.4 acres in a hectare? I can't remember.
Yep.
2.5. Yeah, 2.4 acres in 1 hectare. So if this is going to be about a 7-hectare field, you know, do the calculations. So not too shabby. So I'm going to spread this. Happy's going to plow. We'll sit back, turn the tunes on, and enjoy the midsummer day. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. You know, there are moments in time when Happy has brilliant ideas. And this happens to be one of them. He's got the T8, the plow, the cultivator. He is actually going to town there. And that is actually working out pretty darn good, I'd have to say. I'm impressed. I am impressed. And he was telling me on the two-way radio there that he was even going uphill at 7 miles an hour. So you can't beat that. You can't beat that at all. Look, a little spinning there on the end there. Yeah, lift it up there. Oh, there you go. Look at that. That is good stuff. That is good stuff. I'm impressed with that. That's going to work out pretty darn nice. I was actually going to get rid of this cultivator, but now that it works on behind the plow, behind the tractor there, I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, so he's going to keep going with that. That's actually, I like that. I am impressed with that. Suzicreamcheeze is up on 38. Finished spraying these 2 fields, so we're good to go there. I think we'll probably leave maybe a little bit of an edge. Well, no, if we could all plow it right up to there, I think that'll work out pretty good. Spraying 38, so we're getting caught up on the fertilization. We're getting caught up on the spraying. We're getting caught up on plowing. We got 53 hay bales, 5,000 liters apiece put away. So I tell you what, it's almost a productive day. We should probably almost take the night off when we finish this field here. Take them down to the pub. We'll have a burger and a beer. And we'll enjoy the evening. That might be a good plan. Talk to Happy about his upcoming Happy Hobby Farm, and also see how Suzicreamcheeze is liking the sheep farm living. You know what? That's got to be pretty good, though. You go live all those years in that house next to your grandparents, I think it was, and now you're moving on to a sheep farm. So life is good there. But anyways, we'll leave it there for today. Lot done, a lot left to do. Good times here in Lone Oak Farm. But for myself, Farmer Minn, along with Suzicreamcheeze and Happy, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining us. We wish you a very great day. And as always, keep them between the ditches. So long.